Welcome to Save As Ability, a podcast to educate and inform you about disability employment issues. My name is David D'Arcangelo, and I'm your disability policy expert.
Hey everybody, welcome back for another episode of Save As Ability. It's David D'Arcangelo, and I appreciate you. This episode is all about my appreciation to you. And of course, our producer, Terlonzo from PodPro Entertainment. We're a team here. I guess it's an Archangel Communications production, and then, Terlonzo facilitates all of our technical stuff. So we appreciate him, but we appreciate you, our audience here. This is a little bit of a reflection episode. We're calling this Reflections of 2 years of Save As Ability. I think this is going to be our 103rd or 104th episode or something, but our first episode was back in October. It was either the 23rd or the 25th of 2023. So here we are in 2025, the first week of November, and it's been 2 years. And so, we want to thank you for tuning in, for everybody who's subscribed and who has commented or shared the videos or liked them, whatever the case may be. We appreciate you. We're trying to bring you disability-related content. And there's really not a lot of channels like ours, shows like ours out there on YouTube. So we think we fill a niche for people, and we've gotten so many positive comments. So again, just a little bit of reflections here. We started off, I think the first 6 episodes were solo, and then we started having guests, and we've had some really good guests. We've had Neil Romano, I think was my friend Neil, who was the Assistant Secretary of Labor. We had him. And to our recent guest, Dr. Keith Ablow, a great, he's been on big national podcasts, and everybody in between. We've had, for our 50th episode, we had John and Mark Cronin, the Cronins with John's Crazy Socks. And I don't want to start naming everybody because then you'll leave people out, but we've had some great guests. I think we've built great content for you. And I just want to thank all of our guests for being a guest and for sharing your insights with everybody here. I do get comments oftentimes from people, both on YouTube that everybody can see and on Apple and, Spotify and all the other places where our podcast is, put out there, but also just by email or a phone call, or I'll see people and they'll say, I didn't want to make a public post, but thank you. Thank you for bringing this issue up. And, we've really tried to cover the full array of disability. And I've purposely tried to go throughout all of the prevalence types to represent the issues. And we've just scratched the surface, by the way. But we've done vision and deaf, and we've done, mobility, and we've done mental health, and, all of the different types of disability, the major prevalence types. And, there are some themes that have come up that I hope you appreciate and look out for. And that is, we really try to bring data to our episodes and not just speak off the cuff here. We do a little bit behind the scenes. I do research on this throughout the week, and sometimes I will get comments that will influence me from, again, offline people or people who are commenting on one of the platforms, and try to then go seek out a subject matter to then do an episode about. Or sometimes it's within my sphere of influence, just in, whether it's, I'm on the board of directors for the National Industries for the Blind, or whether it's advocacy for my daughter and her issues, or myself trying to get services as a person who is legally blind. So all of those types of things. And of course, my experience, I try to bring that to bear for you and for our community of people with disabilities, because you can't have a disability without first having ability. And I hope that's come through in a lot of the episodes, and really that we're just trying to be positive here and take something that traditionally has been, not viewed always positively, quite frankly. Let's just be sober about it. And there are real challenges that come with disability. But you know what? There's real opportunities too. And we just choose to focus on the person's ability and problem solve for whatever challenges exist. And how can we increase access to opportunity? How can we increase independence and self-determination for people of all abilities? So That's our goal here at Save Visibility from episode 1 through now. And again, it's been 2 years of, 104 episodes or whatever it's been. And we hope we can do another 2 years and another 104 episodes. So, find us at savevisibility.com or on one of the platforms. We're on Apple, iTunes, we're on Spotify, we're on YouTube. We make the clips available on LinkedIn and, all of the various social media platforms to try to get our message out there about improving the human condition for people with disabilities. So we appreciate you here at Save Visibility. And if you want a button, we can send you a button. Please just send me a message offline as we celebrate 2 years here. Again, thank you to Terlonzo and PodPro Entertainment, to all of our guests who have joined us over the past 2 years. And we look forward to doing 2 more. So please let us know how we're doing. And I hope you're enjoying Save Visibility. It's David D'Arcangelo, another episode, and I hope you have a great day.
For more information about disability employment issues, please visit our website, disabilityemploymentsolutions.com. The Save As Ability podcast is available on Apple Podcast, Spotify, our YouTube channel at Disability Policy Expert, or wherever you stream your podcasts. Subscribe, stream, rate, and review our shows. Your ratings and reviews help our show reach new audiences. Produced by PodPro Entertainment. Save As Ability lives within a network of podcasts located at podproentertainment.com. #TheNewRadio. Again, my name is David D'Arcangelo, and I'm your disability policy expert. Until next time. Thank you. I hope you have a great day.